Oh, I'm muted. What's going on, you guys? I was just saying, I completely forgot that I had the condo um, window open with the heater off, and it is absolutely freezing in here. So all night it's been like negative like 20 degrees. No, it was just me. I forgot to unmute myself. It is literally freezing in here. That's why I'm in this. I might even go wrap myself up in a blanket. Poor Zeus, he was here in the cold, but Zeus is underneath the blanket. It's okay. By the way, if anyone was wondering what the music I was playing, this is it right here. Wander theme music extended. And yeah. Yeah, it was actually super, super cold. Yeah, so I came and then I just blasted the heat all the way um, to the highest. And here we are. Yeah, I did not get a whole lot of sleep, but I still got up. I still went to, well, I have some more appointments later because it is Monday, so we're back at running around going to a bunch of appointments, but we are back nonetheless. I was, so I have a bunch of my friends on TikTok who send me Genshin Impact shorts and whatnot, and they were sending me videos of who's the strongest character in Genshin Impact and so on and so forth. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it'll be a fun little video before we actually start the continue on with our conquest, just to go see what other people think are the strongest characters in Genshin Impact. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe we can go do that. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Okay, so this is one of them that she sent me. It's a 2-year-old video, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So yeah, it's characters um, from from present are not included in this. So like I said, it is a 2-year-old video. 7 days in a row, yeah. Definitely take some time for yourself, Ariella. But hello to everyone. I don't think I said hi to everyone. Oh, Zeus was fine, yeah. Zeus was underneath the blankets when I came and I saw him. Like, it was cold for a human, but it wasn't cold for a cat, so Zeus was fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. So this is the sixth strongest male DPSs in the game, and this video is like 2 years old. So
your hope.
Let's see what
Gone
everyone
with
else
the
thinks.
breeze.
Good morning to you guys too. Okay, so first character is Alhaitham. We haven't seen Alhaitham in the game, so they're running an Alhaitham, Nahida, Mona, and Lisa. Dang, his Alhaitham is really strong. Hold on. Oh, they're using food buffs. I didn't even notice that in the bottom. Do you guys see those little icons? They're using certain food items in the game that make your character stronger. Um, I was gonna say there's no way his Alhaitham is this strong, and I would really like it if they did these showcases in Spiral Abyss where you can't use food items. And remember, Spiral Abyss is that one endgame activity, right? where you can't use food items. It's just you and your character and how it's built. You like Al Haytham? Okay, this is a Wanderer team. They got Wanderer, Faruzan, Bennett, Mona. Cry louder. Why is Wanderer so mean? Okay, so we got a Zhongli, Zhao, Mona, and Bennett. Yeah, using food is good for the overworld, but when you get to the end game content like Spiral Abyss, Imaginarium Theater, and another game mode called Stygian Onslaught, you can't use food items. That's why I rarely ever use food items, because if you rely on food items to buff up your characters, once you get to those end game activities and you feel like, oh wow, why are my characters so incredibly weak? Well, they're not really weak. That's just exactly like the real power of your characters. They're not buffed up by food. Oh, here's my boy Zhao. Kill. I love Zhao's gameplay. Who's this? We've met Zhao. We didn't. We haven't met Wanderer. Okay, so this is Sino. What are they using? Oh wow, look at that. So it's Sino, Nahida, and Trish. Look, it's Yelan, and then Kuki Shinobu. That's literally what I do. Okay, so when you guys are seeing this, these showcases, right? Seeing that, oh my god, this Zhao is doing so much damage. Why isn't my Zhao doing this much damage, and so on and so forth? Well, it's the food buffs. So don't let these DPS showcases trick you, because a lot of times people will watch these showcases and be like, oh my god, Zhao is like one of the strongest characters in the game, blah blah blah. Well, no, don't let these numbers fool you, because again, they are using food buffs. And on top of that, we don't really know what the stats of the characters are. He's not really showing the stats. Maybe at the end he'll show the stats, but right now he's not really showing the stats of the characters. Who knows what's even on the character, right? So hi, Wolf. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, Yelan is in this team with Al Haytham. Or sorry, not Al Haytham. Al Haytham. Sino. Oh, Sino is so cool. Remember, this video is from 2 years ago, so a lot of these teams that you're seeing, they have new premium teams, these DPS male characters, just so you know. So we got a Risley right here. Dang, Risley's burst is so cool. So we got Risley, Sucrose, Zhangling, and Bennett. Okay, so a lot of these teams, it just goes to show how outdated these teams are. So we got Risley, Zhangling, Bennett, Sucrose. You could change a lot up on this team. Instead of Zhangling, you could obviously use Durin now. But yeah, you could move around the team a lot now. You should definitely play it, Ariella. Whenever you get a chance, definitely play it. Who would be my top 3 teams? That's a really good question. Remember, DPS in this game isn't always determined by big numbers, in my opinion. Oh wow, we got a new Valette team. Okay, so when these guys are doing the DPS showcases, they're just doing teams that display the biggest numbers in terms of, well, it's called nuke damage, right? Big instances of damage very quickly in a short time, and then the damage falls off dramatically. So that's what these teams more or less specialize on, and then they're using food buffs too. So we got a new Valette DPS team. I would never ever use this team personally. A new Valette DPS team. Kazuha can go, Mona can go, Zhangling can go. There's one character that, in my opinion, is like 99% a must on a new Valette team, and that's Farina. You don't have to use Farina on a new Valette team, but I would. They pair up better than any 2 characters in the entire game, you guys. New Valette and Farina pair up the best out of any 2 characters in the game. So New Valette and Farina are like almost a must to use on the same team. Oh, New Valette's burst is so cool. Look at that. Just literally destroyed Raiden Shogun. Let the mighty be humbled. Okay, so yeah, this was kind of like an older video. Let's go watch like the video with like the newer characters and everyone involved too. So this is the top 25 strongest DPSs in the game. When was this video made?
Celebrate the sweetest season.
Oh, January 6, 2025. So it was made not too long ago, but yeah.
Storm the front. Flash.
Let me do that. Yeah, in my opinion, New Valette is just New Valette's the strongest in terms of how flexible he is. But Mawika is also flexible. Mawika can be used on almost any team as a pyro support character. It's a toss up between New Valette and Mawika. The fact that New Valette can self heal himself, that automatically is just so OP. Any character who can self heal themselves and dish out a bunch of damage is just a good character, plain and simple. Yeah, New Valette Charla is incredible. But my top 3 teams in the game would honestly be pretty much any New Valette team, more or less any New Valette team. Mawika and her Natlan team. So Mawika's Natlan team with Sitlali, Jalonen, and either Bennett or Eonson, and then the third team would have to be the premium Skirk team. The premium Skirk team is just so deadly. And I know a lot of people will say the premium Nefer team is better. You know, Nefer, Llama, a Hydro support character, and then another the fourth slot can kind of be a flex. I use Nahida. People say that team is better than the Skirk team. I kind of disagree. When Columbina comes out, I agree. That team will be better than the Skirk team because Columbina just boosts that team specifically just so much. But right now, I would say any New Valette team, the premium Mawika team, and the premium Skirk team. Those are like the top 3 teams in the game, I would say, more or less. If they matter, is Columbine and Nubla. We have to get them both. Okay, so this video is more recent. The first character is this is Kenichi, you guys. You guys haven't seen Kenichi. He's a Dendro male character, and these are all 5 stars, by the way.
Time to shine. I'm going in.
Let's see what this. And as you guys can see, they're using food buffs in the bottom.
Before your king. Submit your souls in sacrifice.
Unfettered and unperturbed eternity.
Hold on. What did that Kenichi use in terms of teams?
Submit your souls in sacrifice.
So that was Kenichi. You guys haven't really seen Kenichi a whole lot. You're gonna pull for Nouvelette for sure. Nice. I hope all your appointments go well, Kathy. Yeah, he used to be the best Dendro DPS in the game, but Nefer definitely took his place.
Unfettered and unperturbed eternity.
We got a Raiden Shogun DPS.
Only through eternity are you closest to the heavenly principles.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Justice will prevail.
Who are they using? Using Bennett, Chevrus, Kujasara, of course, and then Raiden Shogun. Okay.
Only
I'm
through
Madonna.
eternity are you closest to the heavenly principles.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Justice will prevail. No breakdown. Final warning. Storm the front. Flash.
Lightning is eternal.
Oh my
but
god.
world is but shadow.
That is one deadly Raiden Shogun.
Emptiness. Imagine that you are the water,
Oh wow, look at that. A Nilu DPS.
just like jelly.
Yeah, I'd say Nilu might be in
To
the
the
top
world,
25
you're
DPS.
It
It's
never
just that
stops
Bloom.
to notice you.
The Bloom reaction is
It's like you
just so
stand up.
powerful.
You leap and twirl.
And anyone,
show them through
not
tears.
anyone, but most characters can be a quote-unquote DPS in a Bloom team. So, Hydro and Dendro. Oh, look at that, Yelan's on this team. Yeah, the Madonna name change is quite nice. Madonna is Shangling. Wow, that was a pretty deadly Nilu team. Oh my god, look who it is! Eula DPS! Well, Eula is a DPS to begin with. And a very rare DPS at that. She's a physical DPS, which is extremely rare. She's like the only physical DPS in the game, more or less. Unless you build Jean as a physical DPS.
Aristocrats to show off their stature. Now it's just a private
Oh
house.
my god. Dang, Eula.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44. This is
If I may, I would
Yeah,
like to
this is
spar
just like
with
a
you.
little intro for the
Master
characters
of Inazuma
this
Kamisato Art
particular
Tachijutsu.
person plays.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
We've obviously met Ayaka before. She's very
Delighted to
sweet.
make your acquaintance.
Do your master's bidding. Unleash.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Um,
Upon you.
I don't know if this is I don't think it's numbered, you guys, like in terms of who's the strongest DPS in the game. I think it's numbered in terms of just the top 25 in general. Like in all honesty speaking, if you're talking about, let's say if you have a boss and you have a character, who can kill that boss the quickest? And it's just a generic boss that anyone in the game can damage. If that is your question at hand, Mawika is the best DPS in the game, hands down. But in terms of flexibility, easy to use, how well they work with other characters, how well they can be built and how easy they can be built, and just the viability of that character on your account, I would say Nouvelette is the best. But if you're just talking about sheer power and just big damage numbers and just killing things as quick as possible, Mawika is the best DPS in the team. And not only that, if you know Mawika's certain combos, it just becomes very, very difficult for Mawika to become anything less than the first strongest DPS in the game. The best team for me? Okay, well, we'll watch a little more and then maybe at the end guess what really is the best team. I mean, I've said it enough. Like a new Vlad team is really hard to beat. Just because he's Hydro, and Hydro, in my opinion, is like the best element in the game.
Magic is an
Because
art
it can
performed.
react so well
But
with
before
any other
the
element.
performance begins, a little preparation is needed.
Yeah, my Mawika C6R5, which is the strongest you can make a character. And rest in peace to my bank account. Let's just say that.
Everybody stand back.
Because I had to get Mawika 6 times. Actually, no. I had to get Mawika 7 times. And then I had to get her weapon 6 times. So let that sink in how much money that costs. Now that you guys kind of know about losing your 50/50s and whatnot.
And
Linny,
which
that's
is
a
an
pretty
illusion.
rare character that you don't see a whole lot. So this is cool how they're kind of showcasing the character too. So if let's say you like this Linny, right? Like, oh wow, Linny's one of my favorite characters. Well, this in particular guy's Linny is level 90. Their HP, attack, defense, elemental mastery, stamina doesn't matter. Just means they collected a bunch of those Oculuses around the map, which anyone can do. He kind of went fast. Let's see if I can pause it.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
real.
Mawika definitely.
And-
So yeah, their crit rate and crit damage 75 over 268, which is a really, really insane ratio. Like this is extremely good. Like it's borderline perfect.
Which is an illusion.
He's using it's not Linny's signature weapon, that I know. We got a Zhao showcase. Yeah, it wasn't so it wasn't just 4,000 on Mawika. It was I got Mawika, I got Mawika and her weapon, obviously C6R5. I got Sitlali, her and her weapon. I got Shenhe, and I got Ganyu. So all 4 of those characters, all in total, yeah, it was quite expensive.
Everybody stand back.
Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate.
Conquering. Useless. Boring.
I love when you play Zhao, he says useless, boring, and he says kill a lot. Why is Zhao so angry? And mean. Look at him. Zhao is very cool. I agree. Yes, do please drive safe, my girl.
Minute to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Hi, Cindy.
Everybody stand back.
Surrendering the temple.
Very nice to see. Okay, so we got a Al-Hytham. I love playing Al-Hytham. I love how those like crystals start raining from the sky. Oh, we got Nouvelette. Of course we do.
The show begins. Let the world collide.
What? Why did that guy even use Farina to heal? So strong. Nouvelette is just incredibly strong.
Eve to me is basically
And his
freedom.
gameplay is just so
Giant
easy to
open
just play.
universe where you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, so look at this. Their Farina, look. She like has Farina on DPS and then she switches Farina to healing and then bursts. It's like, what?
as one with wind and cloud. The tides beckon.
Oh, are they just doing it where they just want New Vled to do most of the damage, not Farina? Oh, I see what they're doing. I kind of see what they're doing. They just want it to be strictly New Vled damage.
Next breathing cycle.
Okay, we got
Fire
Chlorand
a
over
non-lethal
here.
shot.
Chlorand's gameplay, in my opinion, is like one of the funnest. Oh, New Vled is so strong. I agree. You're going to sleep right now, Wolf? Oh, her burst. 10 out of 10 animations. Dang, Chlorand. You like Chlorand, Aaron?
And see, and the faces of those.
Look who it is, you guys! Our very
This
own
short but dazzling
Yoimiya.
spectacle is all the work of one woman, Inazuma's most skilled fireworks expert, Yoimiya.
Oh, Yoimiya is so sweet.
Let me give this shooting fireworks straight. Everybody stand back! Game's up. Fun's over.
No, Chlorand is not on Vled's level. New Vled is a Hydro DPS and Chlorand is Electro DPS.
Let my name echo in song.
Oh, look at that.
Strike a pose.
Main DPS Zhang Ling.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Everyone uses Zhang Ling as a sub DPS and a Pyro applicator. Look at that, Madonna. Someone's using Zhang Ling as the main DPS. Wow, impressive. Oh my goodness. Look who it is. Where's Shuri when you need her? Jalon in DPS. I would never use Jalon as a DPS because she's just so amazing as a support character. But I love seeing these videos where people actually go out of the like way and like they don't care about the meta and they make these good support characters into DPS characters. I love it. Hear the echoes of the valley. Dang, Jalonin. Dang, Jalonin just destroyed. Now I want to turn my Jalonin into a DPS.
Is this some kind of joke?
Yeah, Chlorand is definitely a really cool character. I can't wait until you guys meet her. You guys are gonna like Chlorand. Yeah, when Jalonin starts rapping, it's like so cool. Indeed, she is. Okay, so we got Wanderer.
Funny, do you? You'll regret that.
Wanderer being one of my favorite characters in the entire game.
Sure, I will.
Wanderer just called Raiden Shogun wretched vermin. Why is Wanderer and Zhao just so mean? And then he says cry louder when he uses his burst. Such an angry boy.
I must say, this is quite the cunning trap.
Yes, we can definitely do another story quest, indeed. Maybe we can go vote on one.
Right here.
Okay, so we got Yai Miko DPS. I love Yai Miko. Her burst is 10 out of 10. It's so beautiful. Wow. Look at her go. Look at our foxy lady go. Dang, Yai Miko. That is a pretty well-built Yamiko.
Shadows until it sets
Oh, look who we have.
place. Or else
Arlecchino. She used to be the best pyro DPS in the game. She's still up there, but she's second. Unfortunately, Mawika took her places first. Mawika's been the best DPS in the game for over a year now.
What?
Wonder who's gonna beat Mawika the best DPS.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Absorption test. Swirl. Marked.
Albedo story quest, yeah.
Shadows of fate.
Albedo Zhao. Zhao has a really, really good story quest where you get to see him a lot. Not his story quest, but just a quest in general. Oh, hey, look who it is. Our very own Chaska. Our first 5-star. Chaska's such a great DPS. Just the fact that she can fly and nothing can literally touch her, and how easy she is to play.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's do a male story quest.
In the sky, there's nowhere to hide.
Okay, well maybe we can go and vote on it actually today. Dang, Chaska. I'm so sad I didn't pull for Chaska or Mulan on my account. Oh my god, look who it is.
When your faith is shaking, trust in me, that tide is breaking. Head into the
I love her song.
side, I never will let.
I love this, how they're all the moon and everything.
When your faith is shaking,
And I love how all the citizens of, well, not citizens, but I don't want to spoil too much, but all the heroes of Natlan are reaching for the fire and none of them can. It's a really cool symbolism, and once we get to Natlan, you guys will understand why everyone reaches for the fire, but no one can. And then Mawika comes out of nowhere and she grabs the fire. Oh, the little boys get so angry when they see Mawika just kicking butt. They absolutely hate her guts. It's because she beat a particular male character in a fight, and they hate Mawika ever since. Wow, look at that damage. That damage. So I would not use this team at all for a Mawika team. Obviously, this particular person probably doesn't have Mawika's signature team. Charlotte would get replaced. Jalonen is great there. Bennett's great there. But over here, we would put Sitlali. Easily Sitlali. Especially if you have Sitlali C2. It's GG's. You listen to the song daily now? Yeah, that song is just unreal. My dancing video. And especially my Mawika showcase video. Okay, we didn't see who we can do. I think Zhao's available. Zhao. Okay, so when we actually go into the game, I'll show you guys who we can do. Yeah, no, when I made that Mawika video, me showcasing my Mawika, and then in the description of the video, me saying that she kicked that particular person's butt in the fight, that was like the cherry on top where I got so much hate DMs. Last night I literally blocked probably like 45 people because I'm still getting hate DMs. It's like I could understand if I was just lying and saying Mawika beat him in a fight because it's just a lie. When we get to Natlan, you guys will see the fight. You guys will see the cutscene of the amazing fight that happens between Mawika and that particular individual. And you guys can be the judge for yourselves. You would honestly have to be like I'm not even being mean here. Like this is me trying to say it as nice as I possibly can. You medically need to be either blind, medically need to be diagnosed with some sort of disability in terms of your head, or you just need to be born with a certain limitation in life to think that that individual in fact beat Mawika in that confrontation. Like, that is the nicest way I can put it. Legally blind, or you medically have to be, you know, just not all up there to think that Mawika lost the fight. But like I said, I digress. When we get to Natlin, you guys can see the cutscene and you guys can be the judge. Charles, I kind of know who you're talking about. Like, the guy that she beat in the fight, not just beat, might I add, she literally was going to kill in the fight. Mawika was going to kill her, or kill him in the fight. He's a great character. He really is. Don't take this as me hating on the character. I like the character, but the fans make it very, very difficult for me to like the character. His fans give the character a really, really, really bad name, and it just leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Like, he used to be one of my favorite characters, but the fans just wreck him as a character, like to be honest with you. Yeah, no, they're not very bright individuals. Oh, it's disgusting, Cindy. Like, crazy hateful DMs. Don't spoil anything, ladies. Like, obviously I can't control you guys going and watching spoilers online, but try to hold out. It'll be worth it. Trust me, Natlin is still a little ways away, but we will get to Natlin eventually, and we will see that fight. We will see that confrontation with Mawika versus that particular person. But it's just the fact that Mawika is, you know, she really is it. She is the it girl. She is perfect in every way, and it just drives the little boys crazy that they beat the most lovable male character in the game. Mawika smoked them. Okay, sorry. I always have to bring that up. Whenever Mawika comes on the screen, I need to just address the fact that she won the fight. And I want to talk so much more about the fight, but I'll just straight up get into spoilers at that point. You guys will see why she won the fight. I always wanted to
play D&D, but finding a group, impossible. Then I found Roll20. In minutes, I joined a campaign, met an amazing group, and...
Mawika comes out of nowhere, one-shots the boss. Instantly dead. Might I add, my Mawika is much better. I just have to put that in there.
Up for grabs, but you'd have to beat the undefeated champion to get them.
Oh? I'll give it a shot then.
Alone?
Nice, Aaron. Stick around, and I promise you the fight will be worth it. Okay, we got Risley. Risley used to be the best cryo DPS in the game. Okay, so I will say this about Risley. In my humble opinion, Risley still is the strongest cryo DPS in the game. But if I were to say any more, again, I would start spoiling the game. But currently, Skirk is the strongest cryo character in the game. Quote unquote, cryo. But Skirk is the strongest cryo character in the game. Skirk is the second best DPS in the game, hands down.
Take your truthful.
Skirk is very difficult to build though, you guys. So if you guys ever want to pull for Skirk, your Skirk is probably not going to be doing that much damage. I'm just going to be real with you guys. You need all the moving pieces of the puzzle for Skirk to do a lot of damage. Look who it is. I skipped her too on my account. I literally want to slap myself across the face. I skipped her twice. I skipped Mulan twice. And I skipped Chaska twice. I don't know why I didn't pull for them. I love Mulan. Like, she is one of my favorite characters. Do you like Risley, Kyla? Yeah. From what I've seen from YouTube videos, like other people using their Mawika, my Mawika seem to be built better too. I'm not sure why my Mawika is not top 1% in the world. She should be, but she's not. Oh look at that, you guys, Ganyu. Ganyu at one point in the game's life cycle, she used to be the strongest DPS. At one point, very long time ago, Ganyu used to be the best. There's a specific team with Ganyu, it's called Melt Ganyu, like the team name is called Melt Ganyu. Such a great team, even till today. Mulan, yeah. People say Mulani's the strongest Hydra DPS in the team. If you're talking about big numbers, she is. Displaying big numbers on the screen, Mulani's the best, the strongest Hydra DPS, but in general, I would say Neuvillette is the strongest Hydra DPS in the game. Where's Haley? Look who it is. Oh, Hu Tao, you guys? So this is how it kind of works. So Hu Tao used to be the strongest Pyro DPS in the game, right? And then Arlecchino came out of nowhere and took her spot. And then Mawika came out of nowhere and took Arlecchino's spot. I'm thinking when Alice comes out, Alice is going to be stronger than Mawika in terms of a Pyro DPS. Unless they turn Alice into a Pyro support or a sub DPS or something. Unfortunately, I think they're going to make Alice stronger than Mawika. Because Mawika has been the strongest DPS in Genshin Impact for over a year now. So I think people are getting a little restless, and Hoyoverse sees that the fans don't really like Mawika. Guys, Mawika is probably like, if I had to truly say, Mawika is probably the top 3 most hated Genshin Impact characters. Easily in the top 3. The vast majority of the fans, simply put, they don't like Mawika. They never liked her. The second she was revealed, they didn't like her design. They didn't like pretty much the voice actor. They didn't like her story. And Natlin itself, the story of Natlin, once we get there, people did not like Natlin's Archon Quest. They actually don't like Natlin's Archon Quest. They don't like the region. And they just don't like the characters. And you guys can go search in your own time why the fans did not like Natlin. I love Natlin. Natlin's my favorite Archon Quest in the entire game. Not just because Mawika's in it, but because in my opinion, it just is the best. But yeah, Mawika easily in the top 3 most hated Genshin Impact characters. And when I say the most hated, guess what? Raiden Shogun is not even on that list of hated characters. Let that sink in, how delusional people are. Raiden Shogun is not on the most hated characters of Genshin Impact, and Mawika is. This is what I'm talking about. The Genshin community sometimes don't get involved because they're, yeah, just maybe not at all up there. Exactly, Brina. No way, it's Haley's birthday? Happy birthday, Haley. Mwah. We all love you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Look who it is. It's our very own Haley. Yeah, like, hate might not be the proper word that I'm using, but the point I'm trying to make is they would rather dislike and hate on Mawika more so than Raiden Shogun, a character who literally did so much terrible things in the game. Like, where are your priorities? Yeah, it's literally little kids. Like little kids who don't understand. And the funny thing is this. when they like comment or they DM me, they say things like it's like I think to myself like, bro, did you even play the Archon quest? Did you even listen to the dialogue? Where are you getting this information? It's like some of the stuff that they say, it's like, were your eyes and ears shut the entire time you're doing the Archon quest? At no point did they say this, that, or the other. Like, pay attention. They did not say that. It's like they will make any random story to like justify their favorite character's shortcomings. It's like, bro, like at the end of the day, it's really not that deep. It's just a game. Leave me alone. Like, you can like who you like. I don't care. It's just a game. Like, it's not that deep. I just always laugh and I just block them. Literally, they fail to understand it's just a game. I know, Angie, which is funny. Like it's a game I enjoy, but that's where I, you know, distinguish reality, treat people with kindness and respect, and a video game. Enjoy and just let your time pass and enjoy it for what it is, a video game. But obviously, little boys can't distinguish the two. Yeah, no. They play for the likes, not the lore, yeah. Exactly.
Order of duality, impermanence of fate.
Dang,
Raise this butterfly
Tao.
to guide thee.
That's a really well
so many
built
droll
Tao.
people. Fatui, not even worth the tease.
Who's this? Oh my god, Navia.
Going somewhere?
I love Navia.
Let the world come alive! Attack! Everybody stand back!
Oh, the lore is amazing. Absolutely.
This one's got your opinion on it!
Dang, Navia. You guys see how powerful Navia is in the game?
Just waiting for the right spark.
Look who it is, you guys. A Fatui Harbinger child. He's such a little troublemaker. We all remember what kind of mess he caused in Liyue.
Not much of an adversary.
And then he just
Good enough
ran
for a
off.
Sideshow, I guess.
A humble suggestion. The Fatui would do well to update their intelligence concerning me. Ah, but of course, that would require one of you to return.
Hey, look,
in
it's
one piece.
Ayaka's older brother. Ayato. I love his gameplay. Ayato's gameplay is probably like one of the more funner characters to play. I have Ayato also, but I haven't had the time to build him. I love how he plays. It's just such a cool gameplay style. Like, he just stands in place and just zips back and forth like that. He's so cool.
You underestimate your foe.
Yeah, this game is like, because they have so many colorful characters, like, rightfully people are gonna like certain characters more than others. And when that happens, you know, people are going to get a little more passionate over one character more so than others. And when someone says, oh, your favorite character got beat in a fight, you know, because of another favorite character of theirs, and especially when you put gender into the mix, you know, a woman beating up a man, it's like guys start going crazy over that fact alone. So it's just, I don't know. I'll never understand it. I think it's just straight up weirdo behavior, because at the end of the day, it is just a game. Like, okay. Like, since when did we forget that it's just a game? Like, but yeah, just definitely a weirdo behavior, how they'll go out of their way to like send me crazy DMs. But like I said, I don't tolerate with toxicity or hate or treating people poorly. They just get a swift block. Simple as that. Yeah, no, it's like I'll truly never understand it. It's because I would never go out of my way. If someone made a video about saying, "Oh, Mawika this so and so," I just look at it, I just give it a little laugh, and then I scroll on by. Like I don't really do a whole lot of scrolling in general. Like a lot of the information that I even get and I understand, a lot of my friends on TikTok who are really big Genshin nerds. If you guys think I'm a big Genshin nerd, some of my friends, one in particular, she sends me all the news relating to Genshin Impact and all the quote-unquote drama. And when there's a video about a certain character or something I don't like, the last thing I will ever do is send that particular individual hate. Because I'm not that kind of person, and B, I just don't have the time. I can't be bothered with interacting with someone else and spreading hate. It's like, I got way better things to invest my energy and time into than message another man. It's just weirdo behavior that I'll never understand. I don't know how some people can do that. Like, truthfully, it just boggles my mind. It's like, did your parents not raise you correctly? Okay, let's go ahead and change the controls back to, whoops, you guys aren't supposed to see this. I was leveling up Flynn's. My bad, you guys were not supposed to see that. It's okay. It ain't the end of the world, it's okay, we'll live. Hope's leaving? See ya, Hope. Hope you have an awesome day, my girl. Okay, let's switch it back to controller. Let's take out the controller. Okay, so when we last left, Diha took us to the Korra 30's headquarters there, and they gave us information about a particular package that was en route to a place called Aru Village. It got hijacked, and now the academia believes the package is being held in a particular area called Port Ormos. And the reason why we're going after this package, Diha and the Korra 30 believe that this particular package might have certain contents in it that might help us commune with the Dendro Archon. So a lot of great information. And by the way, I love this music. That is going to get really tiring because I'm going to be saying it so much. I know I will. Yeah, and for the people who think Sumeru is, again, based off of India, it is not. It's like, just go look at their local specialties, their food. It's Middle Eastern dishes. Look at their names. These are all Middle Eastern names. It's like, no, it is not based off of India. It's like, open up a geography book, why don't you? Oh, I love this. Look at this scenery. Look at this beautiful vine bridge. The spoilers don't bother you. No, and I totally respect that. For anyone who doesn't care about spoilers, obviously you guys can go look up anything you guys want. I wouldn't dare tell anyone don't look up spoilers, but if you guys can, I wouldn't recommend looking up spoilers because it just kind of, I don't know, I guess ruins the anticipation, in my opinion. But if you guys truly don't care about spoilers, obviously go do whatever you guys want. But there are certain friends of ours that do care about spoilers, and out of respect for those friends of ours, you know, like just keep spoilers out of the comments section. I do my utmost best, and you guys even like hear it in my voice sometimes how passionate I get when I talk about my Mawika, but I keep spoilers pretty much almost non-existent, right? Like there's a lot of stuff about Mawika I can tell you guys, but yeah. Well, a lot of people who think it's based off of India just go off of what is it called? Other YouTubers say, but take it for someone like me who grew up in that particular region and someone who has knowledge when it comes to Middle Eastern customs, traditions, because I am Middle Eastern and I've been around a lot of great Indian friends of mine, interacted with them, been to their home, and I know quite a lot about India too, because where I grew up is quite close to India, and our cultures kind of interchange sometimes, if that's even the word. Like, we appreciate each other's cultures, but if you know the culture, there's a very big distinct difference between Middle Eastern culture and Indian culture. And when I tell you guys Sumeru's not based off of India, this is someone talking from experience, not just going off of what he heard off of a YouTube video. Now, does it have little subtle hints here and there of Indian culture? Absolutely. But the vast majority of Sumeru is not based off of Indian culture and tradition. It's Middle Eastern culture and tradition. Oh, my bad. There was a poor lady getting attacked by giant mushrooms. I literally, clearly was blind. I either wasn't paying attention or I just didn't see it. I'm sorry, poor lady. Forgive me. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get the Statue of the Seven right here, because I kind of want to open up this map. Just look how beautiful this is. So gorgeous. But at the end of the day, guys, let's not really get anything twisted. Like, just because Sumeru has inspiration from the Middle East and maybe some subtle, like subtle little droplets of India, Sumeru is its own place. This is, you know, not real. Like at the end of the day, it is just a game. Certain people like to trash on the game and say, oh, why isn't there darker skinned people in Sumeru? Because it's supposed to be the Middle East. Well, no, it's not supposed to be the Middle East. Sumeru is Sumeru. It's a made up place. It's not real. So, yeah, let's not get that twisted either. Like a lot of people like to warp and change the subject into just giving themselves a reason to hate on the game. Like, at the end of the day, Sumeru's not based... Like Sumeru's based off of the Middle East, loosely, but Sumeru's not real. Like, the game is not real. This isn't a real place, right? So, again, for those people who like to hate on the game because they're like, oh, they're just whitewashing the characters, quote-unquote whitewashing. They don't have good representation of, you know, people of color. Well, Sumeru's a made-up place. For all we know, they could make everyone in Sumeru their skin colors blue. And how would we know if it's real or not, right? But we know it's not real. It's a made-up place. So it's just a silly argument that people like to make when it comes to just hating on a region. And more so than anything, Natlan gets the most hate for that when it comes to representation and things of that nature. But the point is, people just like to hate and be angry at the game for the sake of being angry at the game. It's really as simple as that. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. Beautifully said. They can't separate the two. It's like, dude, just enjoy Sumeru for what it is. Like, we can have fun and we can say, oh, you know, like that name is Middle Eastern, or that place looks like so and so from real life. But like, yes, sure, okay, but the fact of the matter is this is a fantasy game. None of it is real. So when there are, you know, an abundance of one skin color more so than others, it's not the game being racist or anything like that. It's just the game just trying to build its own world, because it's not a real world, right? It's its own made up world. It's just people will argue and try to make crazy arguments over the silliest things. Look at that tree, you guys. So we were just at that tree. That's obviously Sumeru City over there. And now we're going to another tree that seems to be split in half. Natlin is beautiful, I agree. But Natlin, again, is the most hated place in in Genshin Impact. People did not like Natlin. Yeah, it's a fantasy game. Now if they were doing this, let's say for instance, they specifically said Sumeru is, let's say, Iran or something, right? And then they proceeded to put all Chinese people in Iran in the game. It would be like, okay, now you're just not giving the proper representation, because in Iran the vast majority of the people there are people of Iran. You know what I mean? But this is a fantasy game. They could make an abundance of any characters in the game, right? Because it's not a real place. And that's the part that just confuses me, how certain people can't understand that simple fact. Sumeru, Natlin, all these places are not real. So when there's an abundance of one particular skin color more so than others, it really doesn't matter, because it's not a real place. It's a fantasy place. You can have an abundance of anything because it's made up, right? It's just not real. Oh my god, I love this music. Let this music just sulk it in. And everything that I'm saying literally boils the blood of the Genshin Impact community, by the way. Like, they don't like hearing this stuff. It's like, you don't like hearing the truth? Alright. Continue to stay in your fantasy world. Port Ormos music is like amazing. I know it's been like a little bit of a walk, but hold on. Okay, we gotta clearly go that way. I really need to go get some more oculi and upgrade our stamina, you guys, when I get some free time. I think that's what I gotta go do. So yeah, we are here at Port Ormos. Obviously, a very, very pretty place. The music, I agree. The music, the colorful characters, the culture, tradition of just Genshin Impact is just very, very nice. Look at that. It's like how dense and thick the jungles are here. The truth will set you free. People just know what they know, and they just can't accept any other way of
and
thinking
have a good look
sometimes.
yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
Again, see, all of these names are Middle Eastern names.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Like this guy's name, Pura, means equal in my language, which is, I wouldn't say it's a popular name, but it is a name you hear in my country, right? So just people don't understand these things, right? It's one thing just going and saying, oh, it's based off of this place because that's what you know, but it's another thing talking to someone who's lived in that side of the world and who understands the culture, the names, the food, the traditions, and understands the flip side of it too. Like I know quite a lot about India too, and Indian people and customs and traditions.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Aramite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Yeah, like having your own opinion is fine. It's totally okay, but when you're taking your opinion and you're using it as like a weapon of sort and spreading hate and negativity, it's like any validity your opinion even had, it's like tossed in the trash bin. In my opinion, it's like you can have an opinion, you can have your own preferences, you can have so on and so forth, but you shouldn't use it as a weapon to bring others down. It's just weirdo behavior in my opinion, which all of us, you guys, we know better, obviously. Like even with the trolls, we even show the trolls kindness and respect and humanity, but other people clearly just can't get it through their heads, and we will do our best to help, but we can't allow their toxicity and their negativity to bring us down. I will never allow that in our family, ever.
Talk about hurly-burly. This place is busy. Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Yeah, they still have their Akasha terminals. Exactly.
Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads.
Yeah, who do we even talk to get this lost package?
Osfun told us to try posing as academia students while
Exactly, Charlotte. All we can do is pray for them and just send them good vibes, good energy.
And the academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
Then we'll have to go around talking to certain people.
Doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Oh no, you have to be subtle about it, Paimon. You can't be just so direct.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we can.
Another really big thing is, Brina, I totally agree. Our diversity and our differences are all beautiful, and it should be shared with one another, not confined. Same with knowledge, right? In our differences, there's knowledge, right? Because we can all learn a thing or two from one another because we are different and we have different experiences, we have different lives, we've been around different things, and that in itself is knowledge, right? Knowing something that you don't know, but we live in a world where people seem to think culture should be specific to one group of people, and it shouldn't be shared. And other people shouldn't go appreciate and love other people's culture. Say, for instance, when people dress up in another culture's outfits. Well, take it from, say, for instance, my parents. My parents are beyond cultural. You know what I mean? If they were to see a person from the West dressed in our clothing, from where I come from my side of the world, my parents would love it and they would not get offended in any means. And same goes with probably the vast majority of the people in my country. They would love that another person from another culture is appreciating ours. But here in the West, it's like, and I don't mean to get into politics because I don't like to, because everyone has their own opinions. But here in the West, I'll just conclude with this. Here in the West, people like to think that you appreciating someone else's culture is like seen as offensive. I can't speak for all cultures, but I can speak for mine. If I were to see any of you ladies dressed up in our cultural clothings, I would be stoked and I would love it. And I would be like, wow, this person is appreciating my culture. And it would be just beautiful because we'd share it together, right? But people who say culture shouldn't be shared, it's just a hateful way of thinking. And you guys know me, I have no hate. No amount of hate is allowed in my life. So that way of thinking doesn't really slide with me. Like, I like when people have their own opinions, but when your opinions pertain to hate and negativity and driving people away from one another, it's like, yeah, I don't want to be around your energy, because that just in part pollutes my energy, and I don't like my energy being polluted.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you too?
Yeah, culture is literally meant to be shared. We have gotten to this point in humanity because in the past other countries went to other countries and shared their knowledge, their culture, their way of living. They learned from one another. That is literally how we progressed as a species, because we learned from our indifferences. We learned from our things that weren't the same as our own, whether it be our language, our culture, the way we eat, the way we talk, the way we build homes, any aspect of living. We progressed because we were different. And that in turn is beautiful, how our differences progressed as us as a species. But in today's world, it's like you appreciating someone else's culture, that's seen as offensive. How did we start going back in our in our development? It's like, what?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate.
Oh, I can only imagine how hard it is to graduate from the academia.
Full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder.
Wow.
Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking
maybe we can ask
ever
them.
since they got here a few days ago.
Well, I guess they're probably looking for the same thing that we're looking, so they probably don't have
The
his...
life of a merchant is better.
Well, actually, maybe they might have more information than we do.
What we need, then life is good.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Trish. I don't tolerate hate or negativity. It doesn't matter where you come from. Hate and negativity is universal. So that has nothing to do with your culture, where you come from. We all have the capacity to hate and spread negativity, so I don't like it no matter where it comes from. Absolutely. I love to travel, and I love I love people. Like, I am by nature, I'm a people person. I love people of all backgrounds, all, gender preferences. Like, I love learning about things I don't know about. Whether I agree or disagree with it, that has of little importance to it at all. I like just educating myself on things that I'm not smart enough or I just don't know about. which a lot of people seem to not want to do nowadays, which I think that's really weird. Why wouldn't you want to get smarter and learn more? But it's something I definitely will not understand, how people like to be close-minded. Well said, Brina. The academia. Sumeru is a very stressful place to live, you guys. Like, Sumeru is beautiful, don't get me wrong. Like, I love Sumeru. Living in Sumeru, wait until we do the Archon quest a little more. You guys will know what I'm talking about. Sumeru is probably a very stressful place to live because you have so much, like, societal pressures here in Sumeru. It's all about, like, knowledge. You're either joining the academia, or you're joining the core of 30, or you're becoming maybe an eremite, you're living out in the desert, or you are joining the Matra, which are, like, I guess, quote unquote, like the elite guards of the academia.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Yeah, like, I love all cultures. Like, I was raised in the Middle East. Like, I love my culture. I love Canadian culture. I love Canadian people. I myself am a Canadian, right? I love Americans. I think everyone has the capacity of being good and spreading positivity. So when it comes to people, I love all people. Like even the trolls, for goodness sakes. I pray for the trolls. Like, I pray for bad people. So compassion, kindness, respect, humanity, these are things that are lacking in the world. Regardless of your background or where you come from, these are things that we can do as human beings for one another, and I just see very little of it. Like, our wonderful community, our family, you guys, I see it every day, and that's why I love being around all you ladies. But when I go out of it, or when I'm out in public or something, and I see how people treat one another, it's truly heartbreaking how they talk to one another. And then when I come back to our community and I open up Discord and we see, I see how you ladies talk to one another, and I see the love you guys spread to one another, it's like, okay, now I'm home.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard
that's right.
Starting to back that up with
Excuse me.
What was that group called again? I'm something or other.
So there is a faction here in Sumeru that, if you guys were paying attention last episode, they believe that Sumeru belongs to King Deshret, and I guess they're spouting out stuff like King Deshret will get resurrected and he'll take back. Excuse me, I don't want to have hiccups. He'll take back Sumeru and so on and so forth. They seem to be a fanatic group of sorts. Maybe even like, I guess even loosely like a terrorist group. So we don't know enough about this particular group, but the academia for sure does not like them because they oppose Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and obviously in turn oppose the academia. I'm always watching you, Louise, and I'm always watching all you girls. The second you guys think I'm not there and the eyes are not on you is the second you are mistaken. I'm always watching. I wouldn't live in Sumeru, no. Mondstadt, for sure I would live in. Excuse me. Be a guard or a genius. That is so true. That is so true. Be a guard or a genius. Yes, indeed, Trish. I did slay that dragon, and then I rescued you.
Today,
Okay, so this group, they call themselves Ain al-Ahmar. Okay, hold on. I heard that the thing we're after... Okay, so the package might be in the possession of this group, Ain al-Ahmar. They're the ones who want to resurrect King Deshret, and they oppose the Academia. Uh-oh. Does this mean there's going to be an all-out war between the Academia and Ain al-Ahmar?
Don't you see? Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ain al-Ahmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern.
The Jafar Tavern, okay.
Half a million mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Why are these Academia students just talking about this so freely out in public? Shouldn't they be, like, somewhere more quiet when they're discussing information like this?
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we afford to...
You're leaving, Esther?
For?
Alright,
Guess we
no
might as well
worries.
give up on trying to graduate this way.
Suppose you could leave. I mean, you could just eat dinner and watch, right? I mean, who knows what's going to happen 5 minutes from now. This could be my last live stream. This could be my last day on Earth. But you couldn't just go and just grab your dinner and watch the stream? But no, it's okay. Go and watch your go and enjoy your dinner. Because who knows, this could be R1 Villain's final stream, but you go ahead and you enjoy your dinner. I'm sorry. Terrible joke. Go and enjoy your dinner, Esther. I love you. Wow, that was just a little joke. Oh my god. That's just a joke. I love Esther. I love my Nahida. Relax. Okay, we gotta go to the Jafar Tavern, if I'm not mistaken.
Research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
I'm punishment.
Find a way in.
Love you,
Let's just
Esther.
pool our money together and pay for the information.
No. Esther is amazing. She knows it's a joke. It's just a harmless little joke. Okay, so that is an Indian name. Sidhu, that is an Indian name. So, like I said, little sprinkles of Indian culture here and there. But yeah, that is an Indian name.
Whoa. Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
Yeah, knowledge is like a commodity. It's like a resource in a sense here in Sumeru.
So, what's your plan?
Yes, let's go to Jafar Tavern and see what we can
Hear what
see.
they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora. Have you
Do we even have 500,000 more? I think we do. I think we have like 5 million more, or like 4.9 million.
Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Okay. Let's go to this Jafar Tavern and speak to, if we could find a member of, that group. I'm forgetting the name of the group. Something Ahmar. Maybe someone in chat remembers what that name was. Am I going the right way? Okay, I am. Never cut in the army. Ain al-Ahmar. Yes, that is very, very correct. Thank you.
This is the place we heard those sirens
So beautiful.
Let's find a seat
Port
somewhere and
Ormos
see if
is
we can spot the
gorgeous.
group
Look
they
at this, you guys. The boats in the background. The water. The water looks so beautiful. I actually want to go take a dip in there. Yeet. Okay, that's enough. We're here on official business, you guys. There's no time to go and dip ourselves in water. Look, there's Aramite mercenaries everywhere. Okay, let's go see what we can see.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
Indeed I will. What's on the menu, boys?
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh.
Oh, look
Once
at that.
we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll
Those
be
are
the first that
members.
the boss punishes.
Who are they talking about? Those? Oh, they're probably talking about the scholars and the sages in the academia. Oh wow, the members of Ain al-Ahmar really want to possibly start out an all-out war.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Interesting.
talk about is King Deshret.
So the package that they have stolen might contain some sort of power to bring their god back? Is King Deshret even strong enough to take on the current
Traitor and her
Archon?
followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Wow. What's up, Emma? Good to see you, my girl. London traffic. Bangkok traffic was really, really bad. You guys remember how we were zipping in and out of the traffic? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, a traitor? So they think Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was a traitor, and obviously the Academia they don't like, and Sumeru City they don't like.
Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
So we're just gonna go approach them just like that? Oof. The Port Ormos music is amazing. You guys can hear it subtly. Let me see if I could increase the music. Oops.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
Yeah, Lucy, I agree. The traffic was very, very bad. And good thing I didn't rent a motorcycle there, because that definitely would have been bad.
A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hand them 50 more. Yeah, they definitely wanted like 500,000 more. Did we say? I'm looking for info about a certain something. Huh. Okay, let's just offer him 50 more first.
Huh? What is this? Some kind of joke?
Uh-oh. He did not like that.
Sorry, she must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Okay, I guess you have no choice.
So much more ago.
Especially that much more going to this particular group. But who knows? They might have a point. Maybe Greater Lord Rukadevata is actually bad indeed, you guys. We will not know. We'll just have to play the story, I suppose. There's actually quite a few Genshin Impact characters, Emma, that is inspired by Egypt, yeah. But keyword, inspired. We were just having a discussion about how Sumeru isn't the Middle East, but it's like loosely inspired and based off of the Middle East, but it is not the Middle East. Let's not get that confused. Indeed. Candace also
this
has
is the merchant's
Egyptian
address.
influence.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay, so Tariq clearly gave us an address.
We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Just say we're interested in joining.
Archaeology students!
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is great information we're getting. The members of Ain al-Ahmar, this particular Eremite group, they reside in the desert, and King Deshret's civilization used to be advanced, and they're saying it was more advanced than what you see in present-day Sumeru. Interesting.
King Deshret was the
Who knows how
rightful
much of
god
it is true,
wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Wow, that's what they believe.
You mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Rukadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Wow.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Traffic in Bangalore, India. Oh, I could just imagine traffic in India is probably bad too. Sino is a guy, yes. Indeed he is. Yeah, definitely go look up the characters, Emma. Because there's quite a few. Was King Deshret in the Archon Wars? Yeah, I think he was. I think he might have just been a casualty of the Archon Wars. but
I
their
don't have anything to
believers,
say
their
to you
followers
academia
say
people about that. I think this conversation has
he was
reached its end.
betrayed by Greater
Not
Lord
just yet.
Rukadavata.
This man is a fraud.
Look who it is! Who's this? Uh-oh.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
Look at him in his Akasha terminal. It's Al-Haytham indeed. We finally get to meet the man himself.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Uh-oh. Wow, Al-Haytham just came at the right moment.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Wow. We were literally... So we got 500,000 Mora stolen from us, more or less, and then we were going to go to a place where we were going to get more Mora stolen from us.
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business?
I know they say Al-Haytham, but it's pronounced Al-Haytham, really, because it's an Arabic name. But pronouncing it either way is it's whatever. I'm not gonna correct people, but it's Al-Haytham. That's how you pronounce the name. I actually have a couple. There's a person I knew named Al-Haytham. Emma.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept.
Wow.
After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat.
Dang. So, as you guys can see, Al-Haytham is associated with the academia, and he's one of the academia's representatives. He's a very, very smart guy, by the way. And he's like, yeah, if you want to get into a physical altercation, I'm game for it.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals.
You like him? I like Al-Haytham too. And my Al-Haytham is built pretty well.
I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone.
I wonder who their boss is.
Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Wow, Al-Haytham. What a
Please,
guy.
I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that
Oh,
really
his
can't
drip is
afford to get so
amazing.
flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Al-Haytham is very, very quick, especially with his tongue and his feet.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too. Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Yes, indeed. Al-Haytham clearly has a lot of knowledge and information pertaining to a lot of different subject matters. His hair is nice, yeah.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Alright. Goodbye.
Okay, so those particular members of Ain al-Ahmar seem to be not very nice, clearly.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student?
He's probably gonna know
Right.
we're not.
Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
I agree, Brina. Lumine
She
is
doesn't even have a vision.
Forget it. Yeah, she's short.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that.
Paimon doesn't remember their name, their group's name.
Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
Yeah, Al-Haytham has a fight in about a week, so if we're there, things should be less complicated, that's for sure. By the way, do you guys see on his shoulder, Al-Haytham is a Dendro DPS character. Well, you guys saw in the beginning of the video how much damage he does.
Alright, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
What's going on, my girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. You're on your lunch break right now? You've done quests with him? Yeah, Alhaitham is really cool. Indeed, Lumin is a very good fighter. Secret Santa gift.
This
What are you having
is
for
what
lunch?
you've been looking for.
Ooh, what's that?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Ooh, a miniature Akasha, and it could be... Okay, so it's a capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
Oh, I see what it is. Okay, so canned knowledge is more or less you having full potential of, let's say, we'll just use your iPhone for an example. You know how, like, your phone, certain information and stuff is out of our control. We don't have access to certain information. Well, if you have canned knowledge, it opens up the possibilities. You have, like, I guess, secret access to, like, information on aliens and Area 51 and all sorts of information, right? So that's what canned knowledge pretty much does. It almost jailbreaks your Akasha terminal. That's kind of how you could compare it to. So canned knowledge is probably very, very illegal, and it makes sense why the academia do not want canned knowledge in the, in the hands of people who would, go use it for bad things. But just in general, the academia don't want anyone to have canned knowledge, so it makes sense.
That's amazing.
You work at a pharmacy? Nice. Well, I hope work is going just fine.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
Oh, okay. So I was right. Yeah, it's very illegal to possess canned knowledge.
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so these are very, very powerful items indeed. Transfer knowledge from the Irminsul. Irminsul literally is like a tree that holds vast amount of knowledge of pertaining to literally anything, right? So they would use it to gain knowledge from Irminsul and then transfer it to the Akasha. Okay,
But
makes
despite
sense.
strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
Wow. Thank you for all that information, Alhaitham. That was actually a lot of information, and I'm actually just soaking it all up, because when I first played Sumeru's Story Quest, I actually missed all this information, I think.
Oh,
Yes,
So
what did they
that's your true
lose?
objective.
Did they lose one of these canned knowledge capsules?
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Al-Haytham's not going to give us the answer? What the Academia lost? What do I have to do?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
This Port Ormos music. Wow. So much information, you guys. I'm telling you, Sumeru is like, you miss one episode and you are gonna be very lost in terms of Sumeru's Archon quest. Oh, Arlecchino looks so beautiful with all the green everywhere too. Laney's in chat. What's up, Laney? Earl Grey tea? My brother loves no, he doesn't love Earl Grey tea. It was someone else who loved Earl Grey tea. I'm still here. I'm still alive, Esther. Love you, my girl. Glad you're back. But we were going to go do this. Let's go see what story quests we have. So we can do Venti's, Mona's, Zhongli's, Ganyu's, Albedo, Zhao, Hutao, Raiden Shogun, and that's all. Okay, so based off of these characters, who would you guys like to see, whose story quest? Venti's, Mona, Zhongli, Ganyu, Albedo, Zhao, or Hutao, or Raiden Shogun, just based off of these available characters. Albedo or Zhao's. Okay, let's see what everyone else wants. Okay, Ganyu, Hutao. I love Ganyus. Okay, so it seems the one with the Z name? Oh, Zhongli. Yeah. Okay, so it seems like it's between Zhongli, Zhao, and Albedo. Okay, you know what? We are just gonna make a poll right here, right now. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Ganyu and Venti doesn't seem like a whole lot of people want to see their story mission. Okay, you know what? We are just... I'm gonna make a poll literally right now as we speak. We will do it live. Live right here, right now. So we'll give it like a day for everyone to go vote, and then perhaps maybe afterwards we can maybe tomorrow we can do one of their story quests. So give me a second. I'm just gonna make a post on Patreon, guys. The voting poll is gonna be available on Patreon. Okay, so it was between Albedo, Zhao, and Zhongli. Okay. How in the world do I spell Albedo? There we go. Albedo. Zhao. Zhongli. Okay, it is. The voting poll should be open right away here. No, we are not going to allow multiple votes. Okay. Okay, the voting poll is available, you guys. Go and vote. I'm curious to see who's gonna win, because all three of them, it seems like you guys really want to do. Zeusy, quit it, my boy. Why are you meowing so much? It's like, Dad, because I like to meow. I'm a meow. I'm a little meowton. You voted?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Yes, please do make an announcement on Discord. Please and thank you. Oh wow, Albedo and Zhongli are like kind of neck to neck. And to think you guys hated Zhongli when we first met him. And now Zhongli is like one of the most loved. What happened, ladies? Still don't love the man. Thank you, Rena. Thank you very much, my girl. That is actually hilarious. My boy Zhongli. Zhongli is just amazing. Come on. You voted? Okay, good. Yeah, so we'll give it like a day and a night for everyone to cast in their votes, because a lot of our friends obviously are overseas and some of them might not see it until when it's, you know, midnight or past midnight for us. But yeah. Okay, so we got a lot of information about canned knowledge and things of that nature, and more about King Deshret and the mercenary group that follows King Deshret. And we got to meet another resident of Sumeru, Al Haytham, so that was very, very cool. But I think this is where we're going to conclude today's episode, you guys. I know there's a lot of our friends who want us to play a particular horror game, and that's something we can definitely do. You guys, what was the name of that horror game? And is it a long game? Is it like a series kind of game, or is it a game that you just play and it's like a one and done kind of game? No, don't ever vote because something is my favorite. I've already done Zhongli's story quest. I've done all their story quest. So you guys vote on who you guys want to see.
Let them do as they please.
Madison. Yes, Madison is the name. Will I stream later? I'm not sure, Emma. That's a good question. Okay, it's gonna be a series. It's a series kind of game. Is it a long series, or is it like just like a couple episodes, like how Little Nightmares was? Yes, you are back in time.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Till your
I
gift
can't
gets
promise
there.
you'll like what you see.
Okay, it's a long game. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Yes, Little Nightmares. We beat Little Nightmares 1. Heather, it's on the channel, so you can go watch. I think there's 3 episodes of Little Nightmares. But Little Nightmares 2, at some point we will have to start Little Nightmares 2 also. But ladies, with that being said, thank you so much for everyone that came out to the stream. Today was an absolutely amazing episode, like all episodes are. We are here in Port Ormos. We got our girl Arlecchino just sitting, looking completely gorgeous as always. Yeah, we will stream again very shortly. I don't know when, but when we do, we will probably do the winner of the character who wins the votes for the story mission. So I love you all. I appreciate you all. Again, thank you so much for everyone that came out. And always, please, guys, be kind to one another. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Goodbye from myself and our very own 4th of the Fatui Harbingers, the knave herself, Father Arlecchino. Now I gotta find out how to plug in my keyboard. Let's see you guys. I hope you have an awesome day.